So, in the quest to get to Minnesota, I have landed on my freaking third team of the season so far. And it's not going well. As I stated earlier, I want to play for Minnesota. I want to play with Kevin Love. I want to be on that team. But I guess they're not going to end up making a trade for me because even though I'm putting up good numbers, they got a ton of point guards. You know, and Ricky Rubio is still a good young point guard. So I don't think I'm going to end up getting to Minnesota, which kind of sucks because, like I said earlier, that's the team I wanted to play for. But landing with the Pacers has not been that bad. I mean, I got 2 wing scorers in Paul George and Danny Granger. The only thing that sucks for us right now is that getting me to Indiana cost us Roy Hibbert. So that's the only thing that sucks. And our big men, I mean, they couldn't stop a wheelchair going uphill right now. So, I mean, I really don't know what we're going to do when we get to the playoffs, or if we make it to the playoffs. We are currently in the 4th or 5th seed right now. This team is still starting to gel. My player is getting back. I've been putting in a lot of work with him, so he's actually getting better. And we should be in contention by the time that the playoffs roll around. But what I wanted to talk about is that we are currently, as of today, as of right now, we are currently a month out from the PS4 release date. I already had mine on pre-order. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys got yours on pre-order. And I wanted to know what you guys are going to do. Are you going to get the PS4, or are you going to wait and get the Xbox? And then are you going to also get NBA2k for the PS4? Because what I've been reading and what I've been hearing is that people are saying that NBA Live is going to be the best thing actually to play on the upcoming PS4. Reason being is that they actually created the NBA Live around the next gen console. You know, it was strictly developed for the PS4 and the Xbox 360. I mean the Xbox One. And as we all know, NBA 2K came out October the 1st, and this is really not for the next gen, but it's gonna be coming to the next gen console. But I think that visually and probably mechanically, that NBA Live is probably going to be better than 2K. But we will have to wait and see before we start, you know, giving them like all the praise. But I personally think, I don't think that I'm gonna buy 2K for the PS4. I'm gonna just buy Live and play that. But I just got this really bad feeling that finally 2K is gonna be challenged. And I'm not saying that they were, but I think like Madden, when you don't have competition out there and you're the only one that's producing a video game, you know, of that genre, if you're the only one putting out a basketball game, I don't think that, you know, you're gonna be worried about, you know, not making sales. You know, even if you don't go into the year or to the into the calendar year thinking that, hey, you know, we need to step up our game, we need to be different, we need to be innovative. You can pretty much come out almost with anything, either good or bad. I'm not saying it is good or bad, but you can pretty much come out with anything. You don't have to worry about being challenged. And I think that's the reason why I stopped playing Madden so long ago. And I thought, personally, my feelings were that 2K was starting to get into that rut also, that they were starting to think, hey, you know, we don't have to put that much effort into the gameplay, or, you know, changing things up, or, you know, just being different, or, you know, just coming with something fresh and a new take on 2K. Because, you know, like I said, there's no other basketball games out there, so they got pretty much the market on lock. But with live coming back, and I've seen the screenshots, we've seen the gameplay. Visually, even visually so far, I think that NBA Live looks better than 2K. You know, compared to their screenshots and their little video that they posted of their next gen, gameplay. So it's like I said, personally, I think it's the best thing ever that Live is coming back, and that they're gonna actually push 2K. And maybe sometime next year, this time, we'll actually have 2 games that are competing, that as it was when 2K first came out, when Live had everything on lock. We'll actually have 2 teams competing and saying, we gotta step our game up, because we're not the only dog on the block anymore. And it's like I said, I really can't wait for next year this time, and I know it's a long time off, and I'm just looking into the future, but I really think the gameplay and the games, these 2 games, Live 15 and 2K15, are going to be much better, because they're pushing each other and, trying to make the best product, to sell to the consumer. Some of the things, the only thing besides what 2K has going for them is that they put, arguably the most popular NBA player, either good or bad, you either like them or you hate them, on the cover of this year's game. And Live with Kyrie Irving. I don't know if it was a strategic move or something, because it seems just really fishy how Live came up with, we're gonna put Kyrie Irving on the cover of the new of our new game that we're pushing out. So I mean, I almost feel like it's a conspiracy, because you all know how I feel about Kyrie. I think he's either the best or one of the best point guards in the NBA, and there's so many other people that were deserving for that cover, i.e. Kevin Durant, Derrick Rose, so many other people that have already put in their time and been really good in this league, for a couple of years, and doing the things I guess you're supposed to do to get a cover. And they decided not to give those guys a shot. They gave it to Kyrie Irving, the guy that's supposed to be the savior, after LeBron, actually, as everybody looks at it, after he shunned Cleveland. But I don't know. I just think this time next year, everybody that plays any kind of basketball, if you're involved in basketball or just like basketball as a whole, we're going to be really pleasantly surprised how good these 2 games are going to be next year. As you can see, I had a really good game. I was shooting a high field goal percentage. As you can see, I still can't really stay in front of my man because of my own ball defense is not that high, and I need to get that up, and I need to get my defense awareness up. That helps you stay in front of your guy. Like I said, I'm 99% sure you won't see me in another uniform. I'm going to be stuck here, because it's actually this time right now. I forget how far we're in the season, but we're kind of far into the season. I think it's the end of December or something like that. So most likely I'm just going to be playing for the Pacers. As like I said, I actually like the team. There's, with Paul George, my player, being able to get over with Paul George and gel with him, and Danny Granger, I think we might have a chance to come out of the East and play for the championship. One of the things that's been irking me playing this game that they didn't fix is that it seems that every time I've got my dime up to, my passing is up to 85, and then I have the signature skill dime. Every point guard should have that, but I have that signature skill, and I can't seem to get into the double figures in assists, because either I make a great pass and the guy misses a wide open jumper or misses a under the basket bunny, or he can't handle the pass and he loses it. And that stuff is like kind of old because the computer makes these crazy wild passes, and you know their guy always catches it. Their guy always makes it to bucket, and it's starting to hurt me because we lost 2 games in a row like that. The next game that I know I have coming up is I was going to try, because somebody posted how playing this game you have to do, it feels like you have to do everything and carry your team, and that is so not the case in NBA basketball. That is so not the case. Like I've worked my way into the starting rotation. You know, I'm a starter now, but I shouldn't have to score 40 points a game to keep us in games and to have to win games. I mean, I have, like I said, Paul George, who has a star by himself. I don't think Danny Granger has a star by himself, but star by him. But look at that. Now see, if I had made that pass from the CPU to the CPU, he would have missed it. He would have did that stupid layup and he would have missed it. But having to be almost freaking perfect during this game really sucks, because just like I said, my guy is just not that good yet. He's really not that good, and I don't think that anybody should be especially as a rookie, be forced to carry a team. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put for you guys who haven't seen the video, I'm going to put the link in the description for the NBA Live 2K, the NBA Live and the 2K side-by-side comparison on the next gen console. So you guys be able to check that out and tell me what you think, what you're going to do, if you're going to get both games, if you're going to get one game. You know, just tell me your thoughts. That, like I said, that'll be in the description. As you see, we finished these guys off, and I'm just stat padding right now, because anytime they press you full court, you can get away from the guy that's pressing you. So even though I'm not even that fast. Look, I allowed that guy to score. That should not be on me. I mean, he's 4 or 5 feet behind the 3-point line, and he jacks up a shot. But you know, I'm going to lose points because I allowed him to score, apparently. Like I said, that kind of crap just irks me. My guy switching all the time when I'm guarding somebody, that irks me. But it's like I said, I've enjoyed 2K so far this year, especially being able to actually play defense. So like I always say, if you don't subscribe, at least give me a like. I'll holla.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Holland saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Perfect.